side for the night. Take your time, get your life.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. This defense for the Titans, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
10, ready.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. 7 yards there and a first down. The Falcons had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You talk about this Titan defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Drill, ultra. Red, cycle.
On 3rd down, they'll drop the throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Set, hut. Yellow, 20, shot, 17. clock. 10. 6.
They'll drop to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield.
Okay,
I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Cam Little to kick off.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You talk about this Falcon defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
With they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Ward off the play fake. Got a man. It's Collins complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a give up the middle. And some room to run now. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Go!
Here's Ward. And he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal.
Back to 60.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And this one's running through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
14, Falcons 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, a 14-3 ball game. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Got it. Ready? 19. Ready.
Ward now working out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That's good for the Titans. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready up. Come on. Set.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Check up.
And the throw here, that's complete. Only a yard of the completion and second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Falcons' 8-yard line.
This is caught. Touchdown. Chimere Dike, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's 21-3.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Blue striker. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. Michael Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Samuel on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Robinson will try to pick it up. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Second and 9.
Set, hut.
Again, it's Robinson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Set, ready, go.
They'll run with the USC man, Woody Marks. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Ready.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points on the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And he fires one incomplete.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. On third down, Robinson. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Ward. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in there.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons Falcons get there for the sack.
Check contact.
It's second down.
19 Charger. 60 back.
Ward. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10.
Ready.
They go play action with Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
60 Bison. Go.
To throw is Ward. Now a run here off the RP. And he's going to have to eat this one. He's down and goes. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
And it's third down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Down. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out and take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 8.
Here we go. Hut.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Down the right sideline. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 29-yard line. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Come on, set, ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. Striker, red, 38, ready.
Robinson up the middle. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here's 3rd and 10. Robinson. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Hey! Gravity lying!
To throw, here's Ward. He'll complete this one to Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Tennessee.
Ready! Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Off the bootleg, Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A quick throw there is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
You're not 19 type, 970 Timberwolf. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
Throwing is Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the double.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Set. Ready. Set.
2nd and 6. Caught by London. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense did not look particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Black Ultra. 52 blue. Hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
6. Here we go. Black. 95. Ready?
Back to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Second and 10.
Ready. Set.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Black 40. Hey, check mega.
They'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
50, green. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Green. Set. Hut.
On the give, here's Robinson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Rally, let's go now. 10 black. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson from 13 yards out. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points.
16. Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Gravity lying. Let go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out at around the 45-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And the Titans first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now, he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
From the gun on third down, Ward. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. On now is the Titans punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
Here's a loss of 14 on the sack. And it's fourth down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination.